This plant operates 5 days a week, 24 hours a day. So it's critical that the Heli forklifts are operational at all times. Central Group help us to maintain the machines and keep them running, and we find them to be excellent. I'm Gary Williamson. I'm the manufacturing manager, and I work for Godfrey Hirst New Zealand Limited. We manufacture yarn, which we then send to our plant in Auckland to be made into carpet. We use Heli forklifts to unload the components, the wool from the trucks. The wool is moved through the factory using Heli forklifts, and then we use the Heli forklifts to load the finished yarn into containers to make sure that we can get the product out the door on time in full. We've just rolled over to new machines after 5 years. The process procuring the contract, we went to market, and Heli stood out both on price and quality. But part of that process was we had a lone forklift sent around the 3 sites. So the forklifts were then put into service for a couple of days. Operators were allowed to use them to see what they felt. And from that, we made a decision that the Heli forklifts were suitable for us. We really didn't have any problems with the forklift, so Heli got the job.
Hi, I'm Kathy Froy. I'm the Health and Safety Advisor on site here at Godfrey Hirst and Lower Hutt. So from making sure that the staff are healthy and safe on site to ensuring that we do all the compliance training, making sure that the machinery is safe for everybody to start to use, as well as all the vehicles and the traffic management on site. So we have a technology on the forklifts called Smart Track, which has like a little driver log-on system. So each of the drivers gets an individual log-on, and that system makes sure that the people that are driving it, we know exactly who that is. So just in case there are any problems, we can link that back to the person that is actually driving it. I've got the ability to go into the software and change a lot of the settings that we need to. We want to make sure that the vehicles are going to be suitable for our staff to use, and they're not going to pose any extra hazards to what we've already got on site. So whenever the drivers log on, they go through a checklist that they have to make sure that the vehicle is safe to use, both before they start it and after they start it, because there's some of those things that they can only check when the vehicle is actually on.
I'm Dane McAndrews. I work for Central Group as a forklift service technician. So there are 4 Heli forklifts on site here at Godfrey Hirst. 3 are fitted with bail clamps, and 1 is a standard forklift. So we do monthly checks, which involves a general check over. We blow them out. It can be quite a dusty environment here, and then we just service them by the 500-hour intervals. They don't require a lot. The lithium-ion batteries and sealed motors. One of the advantages of regen braking is less maintenance on brakes. Okay, so regenerative braking involves the motor's kind of brakes itself, if you like. It's really a handy tool as far as an operator is concerned, but it's also good for the machine. It helps to put current back into the battery as well, which is free energy basically.
So we don't have to worry about charging as often. They charge 20% to 80% in 2 hours. So there's definitely been advancement in battery, especially a big advancement over the old lead acids, which were a lot of anxiety around lead acid, where you had to put them on charge. With the Heli lithium-ion batteries have given us no problem.
With the lithium-ion, you're able to opportunity charge throughout a shift. So when an operator goes off on his break, you can put it on charge for half an hour, and it doesn't harm the battery in the way that that kind of charging would with a lead acid battery.
So inside the building, we've limited it to 7 kilometres per hour. Outside of the building, it's 10 kilometres per hour. That's all managed by GPS satellite. So the forklifts know exactly where they are when they're in and out of the building.
They also have speed limiting when turning to make sure they don't roll over. There's just a lot of extra features that they present, being now fully electronic.
The forklifts all have a blue light on the back of them as well, and they've got red barriers around 3 of the sides, which is basically 1 meter distance from the turning circle of the forklift, which keeps people away from the moving vehicle.
We've had a long-standing relationship with Central Group. We run 5 days a week, 24 hours a day. We have support during that period. Central Group have always provided us with an alternative, either a repair straight away or another Heli forklift to enable us to continue production. We've had 0 lost time.
So it's always been really, really easy to get in touch with Central. Whenever I send them an email, they're always incredibly quick to respond. If we've ever got any issues, they've got a 24/7 maintenance helpline that we can contact them on. If we have a breakdown outside of hours, it's very, very easy for our supervisors to actually contact them to be able to make sure that we get our vehicles serviced and fixed, because we need them 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. Training-wise, we either send staff to the Central Group site up in Avalon, or they also facilitate their trainers coming here as well. So we have a quarter of our entire staff that actually drive all of the forklifts on site. So there's a lot involved to make sure that they are trained and to make sure that they are safe and they know how to use the vehicles properly. In terms of the training that Central provide, the booking system is really, really easy. We have an online portal that we can use to do the online bookings.
If anybody else is thinking about getting forklifts, I can certainly recommend Central Group and Heli Forklifts. They've been great, the service has been great, very proactive, the machines work well, no complaints about the machines at all. The Heli Forklifts are functional, no problems there. The lithium-ion batteries are excellent, they don't fail.
My favourite thing about working with Central Group is how quick they are to respond to the communication and how easy they are to work with.
I can't say enough good things about Central Group and Heli Forklifts. They're fantastic machines and the service is awesome.